Hello and welcome to my quick win videos around your newborn. 25 tips for the first 25 days, advice on feeding, my advice on soothing and feeling more confident during your baby's first days and weeks at home. So tip 8, share the care. Take shifts. One night it's mum's turn to rock the baby, the next it's dad's turn. Work out a system for the weekends too with your partner. Lots of mums exclude dads from getting involved, but bonding with their baby is very important for dads too, so don't push them away. Here's tip 9, soothing a crying baby. All babies cry, and some cry a lot. And crying is your baby's way of telling you that they need comfort and care. And sometimes it's easy to work out what they want, and sometimes it really isn't. But you know your baby best of all. And the most common reasons for crying are usually hunger, a dirty or wet nappy, tiredness, wanting a cuddle, wind, being a bit too hot or being a bit too cold. Boredom is another one, or overstimulation is another one. Now there may be times of the day when your baby tends to cry a lot and can't be comforted, and early evening is the most common time for this to happen. And this can be hard for you, as it's often the time when you're most tired and least able to cope. Now the amount that babies cry tends to peak at around 7 weeks, and then it gradually tails off. So let me tell you a little bit about how to calm a crying baby. Try some of the following ways to comfort your baby. Some will work immediately, some may take time, but you've got then a whole repertoire of ideas to help. Some may work better than others. But if you're breastfeeding, let your baby suckle at your breast. Not all day, because that's not fair for you either, but maybe just give them that little bit of comfort, or even use a dummy if you think. If you're giving a bottle to a baby, give your baby a dummy. Sterilise dummies, of course, as you would bottles, and try to avoid tooth decay, but don't dip them in anything sweet like your mother-in-law might suggest. Some babies use their thumb instead. Some older babies like to use a bit of cloth or a blanket as a comforter. Hold your baby or put them in a sling so they're close to you, and move about gently, because the swaying and the sort of dancing and the talking and the movement and the singing that you might do with them helps to relax them. Rock your baby backwards and forwards in the pram, or go out for a walk or a drive. Lots of babies like to sleep in cars. I remember doing that with my kids. Even if they wake up again, when you stop, at least you'll have had a break. Find something for them to listen to or to look at. This could be music on the radio, a CD or an app, or a rattle, or a mobile above their cot that moves around and plays some music. Gently. Try stroking your baby's back firmly and rhythmically, holding them against you or lying them face downwards on your lap. Undress your baby and massage them gently and firmly. Avoid using any oils or lotions until your baby's at least a month old though. But talk soothingly too as you do it, and keep the room warm enough, and this will relax your baby and help them. Another one is try a warm bath, because this calms some babies down instantly. But sometimes it makes others cry even more, so you've got to work that out for yourself. But sometimes too much rocking and singing can keep your baby awake. It's all about trial and error. You might find lying them down after a feed will help. Again, after a little while, trust your instinct, trust your intuition. Try a few of those suggestions to see if they help, but you will eventually find what works for your baby. So trust yourself. So go onto my website, look up all sorts of things and join my club. And until next time, take care.